Morning, um, March 13th. It's like the next day, but I totally forgot. Today I will not go to do the test because I'm fighting what my kids are fighting, which is some kind of flu. So we postponed it for next Friday. Makes no sense to go in since one of the tests are body temperature measurements. But I wanted to continue on. Are we fit for the battles that we're in? And yesterday I gave more examples, and today I wanted to go into a different level. And my answer is yes and no. And that depends on how you perceive it. Yes, if you have the right people on your side, and no, if you're a fool to think you can do it all by yourself. For me, who was on my side, and I'm thankful every single day for that, it was God. From the beginning of my life to today, it was God. But I've seen Him work through people. And I remember when I met Chet in Romania, and everybody knew I was going to marry an American. Not everybody, but everybody in the city. Whoever knew. It's not like I was that famous or anything like that. But it was shocking to me how alone I became suddenly. It was shocking to me how people, for years I thought they were my friends, they turned their back to me. It was shocking how mean they looked at me, how they pointed fingers at me, and how they mocked me and made fun of me. They would say stuff, you think he's gonna come back for you, who do you think you are? In the streets, they would yell stuff like that, where people would turn around and look. And I ended up walking. Only the person on my side at that time was my brother Aline. Sergio would have been there, but he was in Germany. And it was just me and Aline through that whole ordeal, all those, weeks and months of waiting for my husband to come and marry me. And it was constantly bombardment of, he's not coming, you're gonna be a fool, and you're never gonna be a marriage material, so on and so forth. And that was just constantly, and I ended up so alone. I was so surprised how many people turned their back, and I don't know, some of them, I think they just really didn't know what to say and what to do about the whole thing, since they've never seen Chet or met Chet. It was overnight announcement that Carmen is gonna marry an American, and they probably thought I invented that for some crazy idea. However, through that whole time, I ended up being extremely lonely, with the exception of Aline. And Aline was there by my side the whole time. And we walked and we did all the paperwork together. He was with me. He was by my side. And I felt God's love through him. Also, the Holy Spirit was there too, and telling me things like, don't seek for revenge, because I will give you revenge. And I really wanted revenge sometimes. Some days I really wanted to shout back at them and put them in their place. When I came in America, I found myself alone again in a foreign country. But I saw God through my parents-in-law. And even though they don't really believe in God, I saw God through them. They were the voice of reason in the midst of craziness. And I was so grateful for that. And they were by my side through good and bad. It didn't matter what happened, they were there. Besides Chet, of course, Chet was there too, but I'm talking as, always God will send you somebody. And during that time, that's who I saw. And it was harder to be alone when you see people on your side and you see people that love you. And it's hard to be alone that way. And it gave me the strength to fight, to move on, to realize that there was somebody there. And even though maybe they didn't walk in my shoes, they tried to understand what I was going through. And that really helped. Really, really helped. When you're going to be beat down, who's standing with you? And that is the question you should ask about, are we fit for the battles? Because I will give God thanks forever. Because no matter what, I've always seen, He's always sent somebody my way. Through this illness thing, it's been a collective, a bouquet, not of flowers, but yet of flowers, but made of friends. I saw God through that. So this time, and I knew the battle was big because God sent a bunch of people my way to support and strengthen me. And you guys are part of the bouquet. And the days, the dark, dark, dark days when I really was tempted to give up, I felt so bad in my body and so weak and I'm barely breathing. I really wanted to give up. And you guys were the ones that kept me going. Chad kept me going. My kids kept me going. My parents-in-law kept me going. My whole family on my side kept me going. My friends here in America kept me going. So I knew this battle was big because I had a bouquet of flower made out of people to keep me going. And I thank God for that because I saw God's hand through that. So God will always either speak directly to you, but a lot of times He will send somebody into your life. It doesn't have to be a lot of people, even if it's just one person, to strengthen you, to keep you going, to the voice of reason. Because there you have to deal so much with all the other things, whether it's internal battle or outside battle. God is there to save your life, and He's going to be the only one to fight for your life. Everybody, the enemy is going to fight to kill you and destroy you. And God is there to strengthen you and to keep you alive and to give you abundant life. It's not easy. I'm not saying it's easy because it's not. However, in the hard days, I look for God. I look around for the things that He's sending my way. And once I recognize it, I just thank Him to from the bottom of my heart. And that is the one that kept me going and kept me alive. And I am forever grateful. So this is, again, part 2 of yesterday's Are We Fit for Our Battles? And hopefully this helps you today. Have a great day. And don't forget, God is there to save your life, to save you. Be patient. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. One day will get easier. Have a good day. Bye.